Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. This is going to be a crazy Raid Shadow Legends video because, I'm busy for a couple hours. I finally get into the office to be able to get to work and start producing content. And oh my goodness, we've got the Plarium Points program live in game. We have also got a brand new fusion. Now, I have not read the kit yet at all. I'm going to react to it live with you here on video and let you know the grades on what I think of the first initial impressions of the kit and get you caught up on everything. We've even got a 10x going on, so a lot to cover in this video, but I'm going to get you full context so that you know what's going on in Raid as we head into the weekend. Let's get into it. Alrighty, now first up, and most importantly, we want to go over the next Fragment event champion. I think I called it a fusion in the intro. We kind of refer to them sometimes as fusions, but this is going to be a Fragment event starting exactly 1 week from now on next Thursday, and we are getting a new Force Affinity Legendary support from the Wizard. I know nothing about this champion yet, so let's go ahead and grade it live here. Attack one enemy 2 times. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 5% of this champion's max HP after each hit. So hopefully this is an HP scaling champion. I've been pushing for them to show us the base stats and stuff like that, the base stats and the multipliers, so we can grade them a little bit more accurately. But alas, we're going to have to wait until we can see him in game. Then we get a few books for the heal to up it by 20%, okay? Then we got an A2, the books to a 3-turn cooldown. That's a good start. Remove all debuffs from all allies, then heal them 10% of their max HP. That's the worst version. Usually you want it to be this champion's max HP because then we can stack for it and build for it. For each debuff removed from them, okay? Also, block debuffs. Okay, so we've got another person that can do this amazing role in the game, which is a cleanse and a block debuffs. But not only is this a cleanse and a block debuffs, which is very insane. There's only a couple abilities in the game that do that. Very, very, very important and strong ability. But we're also going to be getting a heal if we cleanse debuffs. So that A2 is really, really good. That's got to be like an A or an A+. And you know what? I actually will give that an A+. Gosh, that's almost an S tier ability. With both the cleansing and the block debuffs on one ability is so insanely strong, plus the heals. But then we've got revive all dead allies with 30% HP and 50% turn meter. Then place a 25% strength, and we can book that to a 4-turn cooldown with a revive. So that's really good. A revive with strengthen on a 4-turn cooldown, and it's not just one ally; it's all dead allies. So very good. And then there is also a passive. Allies receive 5% less damage from skills. Okay. For each, does skills mean it doesn't include A1 or something? Like the default abilities from skills. It means like it's not going to apply to poisons and HP burns and stuff like that. Probably it's just going to apply to like the actual skills that hit them. Okay. But still 5% for per buff, and we could easily stack this up to 25%. This is like a Duchess kind of passive, but even better because you can kind of control this by having him in a team with lots of buffs and easily get this up to 20% or so. And remember, the Duchess one is only AoE attacks, so this is just going to be from skills. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. Let's give this an S. I mean, this is just passive value, and such an insane, rare, cool, niche ability to have in the game. And then we also get ally resistance in all battles by 60. We can give that like a B, but honestly, this champion doesn't even need an aura. This is already pretty good. I haven't read anything going on in the community, what any other content creators are saying, what anybody is saying on Reddit. I haven't seen anything, but I'm going to guess that people are talking about how good this champion is. I'm going to say that people are receiving this pretty well and are pretty hyped up for the kit. So, I'll do a poll here on the channel, and we'll talk about how the viewers feel and the community feels and all of that maybe in our next like daily wrap-up video. I'll give you some context as to what the community is thinking. But from my perspective, this has got to be like an A+ or an S tier champion, I would think. The kit is just so much utility for a support champion. But let me know down below what you think, if you disagree or anything. I always love to hear your perspectives. And like I said, keep an eye on the community tab, and I will do a poll very soon so you can voice your opinion on how you feel about the champion's kit overall, first impression wise. And I know many of you aren't really hyped up about 10Xs or anything, but I do at least want to cover them on the channel and give you my thoughts on them. You know the drill by now if you're a subscriber of mine. Typically, 10Xs are only for the more endgame collector type accounts, and they're really only impactful enough for avoid shards anymore. There's just too many non-void champions to count on a 10X being there for you. But it is worth noting that there is one for Leorius, who is a very, very good champion. A void affinity attack damage dealer. I just did a poll here on the channel recently asking who the best void affinity attack nuker is, and you, the viewers, voted for Leorius. So definitely a very solid champion. And Hefrock is really good too. Trunda, Foley, we've got a nuker 10X for sure. All of these are good. Hefrock and Trunda get used all the time. Foley can block revive, but doesn't get used as much now as he did like 2 years ago. And then these epics, it would be, so Skullcrown, Magnar may be the most sought after one. I see him the most in the arena, but Skullcrown is definitely really good. It can be annoying in some of those progression arena defenses and stuff. And then Sinesha, mostly a Faction Wars champion. You put her in like a high-speed stun set or something like that, can help you in the Night Revenant. And then Thylesia does not get used a whole lot. So a pretty solid 10X, but I know most of you are going to be saving shards for the fragments coming up for next week. Next Thursday for this new Lizard, or when we've got 2X events going on or something like that. And that is not all. We have got the Plarium Points program finally live in game, where we can sink our teeth and take a look at everything. Now, I want to get my good friend Smiley here on the channel. Smiley is someone that helped me develop the offer calculator that we use on the website. And I think we're due to meet up and talk about the prices again. And I want to adjust things about once a month or so to try to keep it as relevant and with the times as I can. And I also want to talk about the Plarium Points program there on our offer calculator. So I will definitely do a deep dive sink into this, because the offers and making sure to spend efficiently is something that I've been interested in as somebody who comes from a finance background, is what I worked in before being a content creator. I've always really taken an interest in helping people spend efficiently and break down what are the good offers and the bad offers and stuff like that. So I do really want to cover this in a deep sort of way. But you know, just first impressions, this seems insanely expensive. I mean, 25,000 to get one legendary champion, and then when we like 75 for 15. So you know what I'm seeing in the shop is it looks like it's about $5 per dollar. Yeah, so $10 and you get 50. So if you're getting, it looks like to me anyway, you're getting like $5 per dollar, and then in the Plarium point you need 25k. That's $5,000. Now you do get other stuff along the way, and I'm gonna have to add all this up, but it's not that much stuff. I mean, that seems like, it seems like this should have been like 5k, not 25k. I mean, it's still $1,000. Like, maybe I'm missing something here, first impression, but this seems ridiculous to me. This seems like way overpriced. I feel like once you've spent $5,000 on raid, I mean, it'll be nice to get this champion. They're decent, but it just seems like way too much, and you don't get enough stuff on the way. Like if it's going to be that much, you should be getting like dumps of 2,000 energy. You should be getting like sacred shards. I don't see any shards in here. Like if it's that much money, you should be getting void shards, sacred shards, legendary books, dumps of energy, dumps of silver. I'm seeing like 250k and some charms, and yeah, like, anyway, so let me know what you think, but it seems kind of like a womp underwhelming to me. It definitely doesn't incentivize me to spend more or anything when I see that the prices are that ridiculous for what you're getting in the points program. But technically, it is better than nothing. Like it is, like, you know, we used to get no bonus or no Plarium points when we spend money. So like, you could argue this is technically a net positive, but it's so expensive that I don't know what it is. It's mostly just neutral. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed by how this is laid out and how and how much points it is to get that legendary. But it looks like then you move on to getting souls and stuff as well. So maybe like a year, 2 years from now, this will end up being like a better thing, and you'll get more value. But yeah, you're not getting that much. I mean, this is an immortal. It's not even an eternal. You're not even getting like eternal soul stones. So yeah, anyway, I think this could, I think it was an interesting idea to have like a VIP points program, but I'm definitely underwhelmed by it as far as my first impression. Oh, but wait, I didn't even notice that we get these for free as playtime awards. We get 3 a day. So that means we will earn that legendary champion. Let's see, what, 25,000 divided by 3. So like 7,500 days or something. Okay. Also, CVC has just finished. Hope your match went well, and hope you were able to scoop up some personal rewards and all that, and get some good artifacts. Now, even if you lost, don't worry. You're gonna get another match here in about 12 days. So we'll have an off week coming up on Tuesday, when during the week that the Lizard Fragment events start, and then that next Tuesday we will get another CVC about 12 days from now. So I got a fair amount of reaction pieces. Let's just take a few seconds real quick, and I'll react to grading them. And let's slide me over a little bit here. HP, very nice. I like this. This is pretty good. HP Demon Spawn could be like a Duchess type thing. Give me like a triple resistance. You always want to roll stuff up to level 8 or level 12 when you add them to your account. That is unfortunate. I definitely wanted resistance or at least accuracy. Could have been worse. It's a solid amulet. It's just not godly. Ring with double percentages. We don't have defense percent, which is really rough. But if it rolls well, it could be decent. And okay, again, you know, keepable, but definitely underwhelming. Double percent defense. It is defense and HP at least, so it's got potential. Could be really good, as long as it avoids the flat stats. There we go. We got a 66% on the rolls, hitting a percent instead of a flat. So again, keepable, but not amazing. And then we've got a banner, 2 flat stats, which is unfortunate, but it is a 6-star speed or 6-star accuracy banner with speed. So again, it could be good. Double flat HP and speed. Yikes. That's kind of a fat rip. Come on, give us at least one like really exciting, noteworthy piece here. Defense. We got defense and attack. Again, that's okay. But all of these are ending up being like 5s out of 10. They're just like, eh. Attack, that's a rip. I don't want attack reaction. It'd have to be like a bomber or something. It is double accuracy at least. It's always worth keeping like 1 or 2 really good attack amulets, but again, kind of underwhelming. Okay, we got 6-star resistance reaction with HP. Would have been nice to have on there, HP percent, but come on, don't do it to me. Okay, this is again, this is like a 7 out of 10. That's all right. So had a lot of chances to get something really GG. Wasn't really able to get anything super GG, but I hope your accessories went better on CVC. Then for the in-game stuff, you do want to be careful on expending too many resources, because we want to make sure we can get after that fragment event. Again, I think it's going to be a pretty sought-after one. Probably one of the top 5-ish fragment / fusion events they've ever done. We'll have to re-update our fusion fragment champion tier list and see where it kind of falls in the context of all the champions in the game once we can kind of sink our teeth in and get a little bit more knowledge. But you do want to think about dumping a lot of energy into the spider, because right now we have got a 2x for Sylvan Watcher accessories, and if you're anything like me, you have basically none of these. So we are going to want to we will probably only get like 1 or 2 more instances of a boosted up Sylvan Watcher before the faction crypt goes live. So definitely spend a little bit, and maybe don't be as picky. You want to at least get like a backbone of some lesser accessories to at least gear your champions. Then we can min max a little bit later. So definitely take note of that going on in game. But other than that, it's mostly normal stuff in the tournaments and the events. You do have a spider tournament double dipping a little bit with the Sylvan. I bet it'll be pretty tough to win this, because lots of your end game players are going to want to get after some of those accessories, and then your normal events here and stuff going on. So the Sylvan Watcher thing is the most important. Let's also pop into the shop and see if there's anything worth plugging in and really talking about. Oh, hey, we get 50 points for free. There you go. Very nice. Let's see. We've got, no, pretty normal stuff. The mini mix, I only like it when it's the 100% extra ones. The Great Deal, the Regeneration, and the Soul Stone. This is, oh my goodness, that is really cool artwork, though. I like that. That's really cool, how it slowly polymorphs. And you know, I'll give them props for that. Not the best offer in my opinion, but super cool how they did that on the progression to the polymorph. But 15 for 6 and 1. A little bit too expensive, I think. There's nothing in here that I really want to plug in and showcase for you. That would be a super recommend from me, unfortunately. And before I let you go, I do really quickly want to say that the new update 6.40 is live. So some of the cool stuff like the TILA rebalancing and things like that are live. And worth a small caveat here that they are adding the chess to the game in relation to the Plarium points program that you can get by doing advanced quests and tournaments and events. So maybe it'll end up redeeming itself a little bit if we've got some more realistic ways to earn points for that Plarium VIP program. I hope it has to do with being active in the game and the community instead of just spending. So if they make these chests worth it, I could evolve my opinion on being towards the negative side as we go and kind of see how many Plarium points are in those. So I definitely wanted to let you know about that. But yeah, that stuff is also going to be live, and I'm going to work on maybe testing Tila to see how insane she is, because now you can see that the AoE HP burn and all of that is live. And when I did some polling here on the channel, the Tila changes are the ones that people were the most excited for. So lots to get to. I may head on over to the live side to hang out with all of you and talk about stuff. So remember to subscribe on your way out so that you stay in the loop of things happening in Raid. And I will head on over if anybody wants to pop in and say hi. But otherwise, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And let me know over on the community tab how you feel about the new Fragment Champion upcoming. And then I'll talk about your opinions in an upcoming video. So appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.